right, Live Well, Love Strong audience. We have an exciting new program that we're launching. It's been near and dear to our heart for a while now, and Linda is going to kind of head it up. It's called Caregiver Connection, and it is where we will match an OG mom like Linda with a newer mom. Linda, tell me a little bit more about how you envision Caregiver Connection working for our community.
Okay, thank you. I'd love to. And it's still a little bit of a work in process as we, I think, learn and understand what new moms and new caregivers or new parents and new caregivers are looking for. But the idea sort of came from my and others having raised kids with disabilities, and as we have asked questions along the way, I have this knowledge of so many things that I've had to deal with, whether it's therapies, doctors, resources, school based, mental health, just having someone to talk to. It's all the things that I wish I had had when I was a new parent of a child with a disability. And now it's something that I think there are lots of us out there who want to share our knowledge with new parents and caregivers. So the idea is that if you're a new parent or a new caregiver raising someone with a disability, you fill out a form and tell us as much or as little as you want about what you're going through and what you're looking for. And then we have done the same on the other side with the OG parents and caregivers. And then what we will do without an algorithm or AI, but just with our own human knowledge, we will match you. And it can be in any way that you want. It can be with a check in once a month, once a week. It can be kind of at your disposal, what kind of help or assistance you're looking for and how often or how seldom.
Yeah, I love that. So, Caregiver Connection is going to match OG moms and newer moms, and we are going to hopefully create some community within our group. And so, the newer moms and the OG moms can meet, like Linda said, whenever is convenient for you. We know the schedules and the ways of living with our kiddos. Sometimes we have a little free time and sometimes we have no free time. And so there's no requirements to be part of the program other than you're caregiving for someone. And then from there, it's up to you to kind of build the relationship and kind of grow that support and that community of your own. Um,
Exactly. Exactly. Yeah.
yeah, and I think that it's important to add that when you're building a new relationship, especially in this program with your mentor mom and the newer moms, I want to emphasize that it's a it's a new friendship, it's a new relationship, and so you're gonna have the beginning parts where it's a little awkward and maybe it's scary to be vulnerable to share what you're going through. But as you open up, we're hoping that you will build relationships the way that we have built relationships with mentors and other mamas in our community. And can we talk just a little bit about how you and I met, Linda, and how we have grown this relationship? I think the first couple of times we talked, we were kind of like, oh, I don't know. We were just kind of
Right.
giving little bits of information here and
Right.
there. But as the weeks and the months have gone by, now we're talking about like day-to-day stuff, y'all, like friends. And so,
Yes. Yes. And even
um,
our situations don't have to be identical, but my first conversation with you, I just kept nodding and nodding and nodding because I could relate to everything you said on some level. And I think that's just what we want to do for other people. And it's something I know I wish I had so much when I was new at this because I had no idea what I was doing.
yeah, and I love that. So now Linda is able to kind of give back to our community and we're able to kind of give back now because yeah, this didn't exist when
It
when our
didn't.
kids were little, and the internet and the social media groups and the information at the tip of your fingertips is kind of newer, but then we're losing a little bit of that connection, of that
Yes.
support, of that person to person, mom to mom, dad to dad. caregiver to caregiver, kind of like affirmation of like, I see you, I hear you, I understand you, and we can do this together. And
Yes,
so
yes, and I would say, I mean, the truth for me more than anything was it can be feel very isolating. You Even if you, yes, you can read about other people on social media or see other r see what other people have said, but to actually speak with someone, I think is just much more human and just will resonate more. I know, again, I know it would with me just to talk to somebody else is so helpful.
it is so helpful. And then, we're going to match you guys based on similarities on wants. So we have a section for the new mamas, if there's something particular, or a particular, like maybe healthcare specialty that you are wanting someone who has a lot of knowledge or wisdom or experience in, like endocrinology or cardiology or PMNR or just anything. So we're going to match you based on those sort of similarities, but then also based on the things that you like. And so we really are trying to make not just mom mentor and caregiver connection type of relationships, but eventually we want you guys to be friends and to support each other
Yes.
and to really like understand whenever they say it's been a hard day.
Yes, exactly, exactly.